Welcome to this tutorial on Kotlin Flow. Flow is a powerful feature in Kotlin Coroutines that enables us to work with asynchronous streams of data. Throughout this video, we'll explore how Flow helps us handle multiple values over time in a reactive and efficient manner. So what exactly is Flow? A flow is a type that can emit multiple values sequentially over time. This is different from suspend functions, which can only return a single value. Flow represents a cold asynchronous stream, meaning it starts emitting values only when someone collects from it. Each value is emitted one at a time, and the stream can complete normally or with an exception. Let's create our first flow. We define a function called simple flow that returns a flow of integers. Inside the flow builder, we use a for loop to iterate from 1 to 5. For each iteration, we call delay with 1000 milliseconds to simulate some asynchronous work. Then we use the emit function to send each value downstream. This creates a stream that produces values 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with a 1-second delay between each emission. To receive values from a flow, we need to collect it. This is done using the collect terminal operator. We call simpleflow.collect, and inside the lambda we receive each emitted value. Here we simply print each value. The output will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with each number appearing 1 second after the previous one. Remember, the flow is cold, so the emissions only start when we call collect. Flows come in two flavors, cold and hot. Cold flows start emitting values only when collected. Each collector gets its own independent stream, meaning if two collectors subscribe to the same cold flow, each will trigger a separate execution. Hot flows, on the other hand, emit values regardless of whether anyone is collecting. Multiple collectors share the same stream. Examples of hot flows include state flow and shared flow, which are useful for sharing state across multiple observers. Flow provides a rich set of operators to transform and manipulate streams. The map operator transforms each emitted value using a given function. The filter operator emits only values that match a specific predicate. The take operator limits the number of emitted values. And the onEach operator allows us to perform an action on each value without transforming it. These operators can be chained together to create powerful data processing pipelines. Here's a practical example of chaining operators. We start with simple flow, then use map to multiply each value by 2. Next, we apply filter to keep only values greater than 5. Finally, we collect and print the results. The original flow emits 1 through 5. After mapping, we get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. After filtering for values greater than 5, only 6, 8, and 10 remain. So the final output is 6, 8, 10. Understanding context is crucial when working with flows. The flowOn operator changes the context of the upstream flow, allowing emissions to occur on a different dispatcher. For example, you might want to perform expensive computations on the background thread. The emission happens in the specified context, while collection happens in the caller's context. This separation gives us fine-grained control over threading and ensures UI updates happen on the correct thread. Flow provides elegant exception handling through the catch operator. In this example, our flow emits the value 1, then throws a runtime exception. The catch operator intercepts this exception before it reaches the collector. Inside catch, we can handle the error gracefully, such as printing the error message. This ensures that exceptions don't crash our application and allows us to implement proper error recovery strategies. Let's summarize why Flow is so powerful. First, it enables reactive programming within the Coroutines framework, making asynchronous code easier to write and understand. Second, it provides type-safe asynchronous streams, catching errors at compile time. Third, Flow has built-in backpressure handling, ensuring consumers aren't overwhelmed with data. And fourth, it offers a rich set of operators for transformation, making complex data processing straightforward. Flow is perfect for handling real-time data streams like user input, network responses, or database updates.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.